One of the worst places in my life I found myself as a man was making money and I still was broke. That's right, making money, but I still was broke. I mean, at one point I remember making $10,000 to $17,000 a week. We call them a drop in the marketing industry, a drop. And I was still living from drop to drop. I still was living pretty much from paycheck to paycheck. Financial trauma is so real in our lives and in our community that we got to understand that it's not normal to live from paycheck to paycheck. And it's also not normal to keep blaming everybody else for the reason that we're doing so. Habits, living beyond our means, living in places where ownership means that we're going to hold on to something that's dying, being able to spend it just because we have it, spending it just because we have it. Listen, we got to understand that if we want to talk about generational wealth, if we want to talk about the real advancement of our culture, the real advancement of ourselves, we have to sit back a little bit so we can stand up a lot of it, if that makes sense. Generational wealth is being able to have enough to pass on to the next generation. But if we spend every dollar, every dime, and every penny, of course, we can't take it with us when we go. That was one of Big Meech's favorite lines. That was one of his most important lines that he came out with. That was an informational bomb drop when it happened. You can't take the hearse with you. But right now, I guarantee you that Big Meech wished he had the money that he was blowing fast when he was blowing it fast. I lived a lifestyle at one point in time that I'm not proud of. And I also lived a life financially that today I'm still not proud of because I didn't respect the dollar and the power that it had. Listen, man, we got to sit down and we got to have these real in-house conversations about what financial understanding really is. We talk about financial literacy. We talk about financial come-ups. We talk about generational wealth, but we're not even teaching our babies what credit looks like. We're not teaching our babies what a bank account is for. We're not teaching our babies what a yield is, what a savings account is. No one knows these things when they're coming out of their parents' household, and it's kind of like just being let out on the loose. You got to understand that good parenting is setting your children up financially, economically, as well as having them be in a position where they can protect themselves financially, as well as mentally, physically, and emotionally. Financial trauma is real. We got to stop passing debt and start passing profits. Let's get it.